What's up, peeps? It's Chef Armani here. What I want to give you guys is a full day of eating on my 1600 calorie. This is what I've done to lose 4% body fat and recomp my body from this to this. So y'all stay tuned, and we're gonna start off with our first meal, and that's gonna be breakfast. This is the breakfast that I went through 85% of the time. I wasn't necessarily hungry in the morning, but I knew I had to get some nutrients in. I do a lot of protein in the morning, and I also do my carbs because it's before I'm going to the gym. Let me show you guys how that looks, and let's get it. We start off with shaker cup. These are some strawberries. I use 3 strawberries. Don't ask why it's exactly 3. You can use more if you want to, but that's just me. So next up, we're gonna need our scale. We always need our scale. I use egg whites. It's liquid-based protein. It's very, very high in protein, and you won't even taste it in your shake. I use about 100 grams of egg whites. You always gotta have your creatine. So I have my creatine here. 1 scoop away, keep the muscles at bay, baby. We add 2 proteins. The first one is this 1UP Nutrition, my favorite at the moment. And it's not sponsored or anything, it's just my favorite. 1 good scoop, Ye Old Faithful, Optimum Nutrition, Vanilla Whey Protein. Cool? All right, now let me add some ice. I'll be right back. We got our water, we got our ice, we got our protein, we got our egg whites, and we got some strawberries in there. I know they say don't fill over this line, but hey, we gonna get it done. As soon as I said that. All right, well, we spilled, let's clean up, let's get things ready. So let's get this shake ready to go, baby. Ooh, all right, peeps, you see that. That is a wonderful shake. I almost forgot. We forgot 1 ingredient. Can you guys guess what that is? Our rolled oats. That's what we forgot. We need our carbs before we hit the gym. Why? Because we want to be able to lift, and we need that sustained energy. 30 grams, coming right up. 30. Got it. We got our oats in there. Let's give it 1 more spin. All right, we in the money, baby. Now we ready. The macros are here. We got 497 calories only, with 70 grams of protein, 40 grams of carbs, and 7.2 grams of fat. That's crazy right there. All right, this is my breakfast. I'm gonna chow down on this. In about an hour, I'm gonna head to the gym, and I wanna show you guys my post-gym meal. Now this goes up too, so stay tuned. Let's get it. All right, peeps. So I just finished the gym, but I'm back home now, but as soon as I got out the gym, I keep me one of these. This is a Fairlife Core Power, 26 grams of protein in my car. I keep it in my car, so as soon as I'm done with my workout, I'm in my anabolic window. Now, we don't know how true or not true that is, but I like to live by it. Within 30 to 45 minutes of you getting out the gym, you wanna get your protein. Your muscles are tearing, you're gonna rebuild. And you need your proteins to go inside of your muscles to rebuild them. So you wanna have it immediately after your workout. Now it's time to also get into our lunch. I got y'all, stay tuned. Alrighty then, people. So we're now getting to our lunch, where we're gonna have salmon, we're gonna have broccolini, and we're gonna do some air fry potato wet. We're gonna start off with our potato. I pre-boil them, and then I just put them in the refrigerator and save them to when it's time to cook some food. We come here, this is half. So we here from the middle. I think we're gonna need about 5 today. Now we're gonna weigh them. 160 grams. So I'm gonna show you guys how I make them. We come here, you go grab your bowl, you toss it in your bowl. You grab you some oil. This is spray avocado oil. 2 ingredients, a little salt, a little fresh cracked pepper. I've been using Flavor God Garlic Lovers. Nice little sprinkle. Now it does have light sodium, so it's 35 grams of sodium per 1/4 of a teaspoon. We also have our everything seasoning. Now we shake this up. So in the meantime, however you're gonna make these, if you're gonna make them in the oven, you preheat your oven on 400 degrees. If you wanna make them in your air fryer, I'm gonna make them in my air fryer today. You wanna have your air fryer on and running and at its highest temp of 400 degrees. So remember, you have to do these first, put those in, and then we get started on everything else. So stay tuned. So if you can see, this is the skin on salmon fillet. So this is at a 10 ounce now. Once it's done cooking down, it's gonna release a lot of weight. So it's gonna be around 8 to 9 ounces, but we're gonna weigh it out once it's done cooking. So to start off, this is skin on. Now, it's up to you if you want skin on or your skin off. I preferably take my skin off. I'm gonna show you guys how easy that could be. Find the joint, slide it under, flip it over, hold that skin. Keep that knife angled towards the bottom and just wiggle your way through. Look at that. Clean, mean, ready to go. So we start with our oil. We come in with a little salt, a little pep, garlic lovers, everything seasoned. Now you're gonna pat that in, flip it over, oil, a little salt, a little pep, garlic lovers, everything seasoning. Now make sure to pick up all this seasoning that dropped on the board. That's why you wanna season on the board, so that way once you're done, you can scrape up all that seasoning with whatever protein that you're using. Come on, baby, I'm giving you game for free. You're welcome. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because I'm here with you. Let's get it, baby. Now it's time to get our broccolini queued up, baby. So this is what we do. For broccolini, I just take the small ends off. I like to just take that last little piece off. Can you guess how we're gonna season these? You got it? Same way we did the other ones. Why? Because it's simple, easy, and it's work. So I like repetitiveness when it comes to this because you don't have to do too much. Because once you start having to do too much with your prep meals and it's too hard, you lose focus and you lose the will to want to do it. So now we make it easier for ourselves. A little oil, salt, pep, garlic lovers, everything. Excuse my French. Everything. We're ready to go, baby. Remember, have your potatoes on maybe about 20 minutes before you start, so that way everything's done at the same time. Cool? All right, let's get to cooking, baby. All right, let's get everything started. We're gonna start off, we're gonna use a non-stick pan, and we're gonna start letting it get a little hot. Then we're gonna add a little bit of oil, then we're gonna drop our salmon in. After we drop our salmon in, we're gonna drop our broccolini in. It's gonna be a quick 10, 15 minutes. Now remember, those potatoes are doing their things already, so they're gonna all be done at the same time, baby. Let's get it. A little spray of avocado oil. Let it do its thing. Now you want this to get up to temp first. I know everybody's always eager to just drop your protein, whatever you're eating in here. Now this is the chef coming out of me. Drop your protein in when the pan is not hot, and that's not gonna do you any good. Let the pan get hot, then you put your oil, so that way as soon as you put that protein in, it's already creating that wonderful skin that we want, baby. You don't wanna have to warm it up and try to get there. Come on, it takes too long. I'm giving you game. You're welcome. You're welcome. When cooking anything, now this is another chef tip. When cooking anything, drop the presentation side first on the pan because it's the cleanest and it's ready to go. Bring it up. I would usually say lay away from you. Once you sit it in there, you wanna make sure it has great contact with the pan. So push it down just a bit. And the great thing about salmon is it'll show you when it's almost done. Once that color starts to turn white and it starts to raise up, then you flip. We're halfway there, now it's time to flip. Look at that, come on. It looks great. It has a wonderful crust on this outside, nothing too crazy. And that went for maybe about 3 minutes, but keep your eye on it. Yours might be a little bit thicker, might be thinner. So what I like to do, bring it down here. Now we baste it. This side doesn't take as long, and it looks like we're ready to go out. We're gonna bring it out and let it rest. Just let it sit right there and rest and do its thing. So that oil that's already in there, keep that in there. As long as you didn't burn it. If you burn it, let's start all over again. If you didn't burn it, Keep that right where it is. Our wonderful broccolini need to cook, and that still has a whole bunch of that salmon flavor. Broccolini time. Now we want a nice char on these broccolinis. This is one of those meals you can also toss everything in the air fryer if you want to. Depends on how much time you have, how much bandwidth you have, if you're tired or not. I say sometimes I do them like this. Sometimes I'm very tired and I toss everything in the air fryer, but I want to show you guys how to do it this way because we all know how to work an air fryer. So we have our potatoes first. Look how great these look, nice and crispy. I'm a sucker for great plating, so let's hope we get this right. There we go. It's time to plate our wonderful juicy salmon. Gotta bring that right to the middle. Can't forget our broccolinis. And boomski. That right there is our wonderful lunch, guys. Let me give you guys the macros on that. For calories, we have 622 calories. Remember, that is cooked salmon, and that's 8 ounces. We got potatoes, we got 161 grams, and we have broccolini, we have 5 pieces of broccolini. That averages out to 31 grams of carbs, 24 grams of fats, healthy fats, and 61 grams of protein. 622 calories, and you get all that. It's time for me to eat this, man. Don't mess with me. We here. Love y'all. See y'all for dinner. We are on our last meal of the night. None other than my Greek Yogurtland bowl. It's amazing. Fresh fruit, got a little agave in there for some sweetness. So we do 8 ounces of Greek yogurt, 7-9. Let's be dexterous. There we go. So now what I do, spread it out. You want it to look nice. We're gonna add some strawberries first. This is just 2 strawberries, it's just cut up. We got some raspberries. These are very, very low in calories. A few blackberries. I hate even numbers, so we're gonna do 5. We have our wonderful keto granola. Sprinkle that on. This is our agave. It's the 1/2 ounce of agave. And just like that, this is my little late night treat, man. It's amazing, it's good for you, it's easy, it hits that sweet tooth. All right, baby, that's my day of eating. Here's your full calorie breakdown. That's awesome. Remember, 1,600 calories, or 1,601 calories, and over 200 grams of protein today. So that's how we keep this lean muscle. We keep it going, baby. If you haven't seen my last video, make sure to check it out, baby. Time to go finish it up. Have a good night, y'all. Love y'all. Mean it. Peace out.